Hello, everybody. Welcome to Exposing Chemistry, the series where we uncover the strange, messy, and downright illogical beginnings of what some call science. It's Prathamesh this side. You have been told that chemistry is logical, precise, and is rooted in fact. But the truth is kept hidden. It all started because people believed in miracles. From turning lead into gold to chasing eternal life, the earliest chemists, better known as alchemists, were more dreamers than scientists. Take the example of Hennig Brand. This man literally boiled gallons of urine to discover phosphorus while chasing a myth about alchemical treasure. Was it brilliance or blind luck? Let's find out. Today we are diving into how these wild experiments and magical thinking turned into so called science of chemistry and why it is not as logical as you would have believed. So let's explore the origin of a field that started with potions and promises of miracles. Oh, what are you saying? Chemistry. Chemistry is such a beautiful subject. It has very nice experiments which give us practical knowledge. It is watchful too. Chemistry is very interesting subject. My foot. Interesting subject. You just wait until I am exposing this freak. Origin of chemistry is not as logically straightforward as that of physics. When we examine beginnings of physics, we find some of history's most brilliant minds observing natural phenomena and providing logical explanations. For example, Galileo observed movement of stars, Aryabhatta the Great studied planetary motions, explained phenomena like eclipses. Scientists like Nicolaus Copernicus, René Descartes, and Isaac Newton collected evidences through their observations, building a foundation for scientific principles grounded in logical reasoning and empirical proof. Early physicists like Galileo argued that events in the world should be explained by natural causes rather than simply being described as the will of God. This marked shift in thinking as people started looking for scientific reasons behind things instead of calling them so-called miracles. This approach established the idea that universe follows natural laws that can be observed and understood. But our wicked monster, chemistry, it came into existence only because people believed in those miracles. The art of transformation, that is alchemy. Many alchemists were working for centuries, mixing and heating different materials to get the philosopher's stone. They believed that the philosopher's stone could convert anything into gold. This continued till the 17th century when they had found some significant compounds and elements through these experiments from which they hoped miracle. Elements are fundamentals of this subject, and first chemical element was product. Better say it was a miracle of one of such wild experiments. Let's talk about Hennig Brand. The tale of Hennig Brand, the guy who boiled pea for science. Once upon a time in the 1600s, in a land far away, there lived an alchemist named Hennig Brand. Now, Hennig had one mission in his life to get rich, and not just any rich, he wanted to be rolling in gold coins. But there was one tiny problem. He didn't actually have any gold. In those days, people believed that if you mixed enough weird things together, like random metals or frog legs, you just might stumble upon gold. So naturally, Hennig thought, why not try something different? Something a little gross. One fine day, he sat pondering his lack of gold and abundance of empty jars. Henrik had an idea so bizarre that it had to work. Pee. Yep, you heard that right. He figured that deep down, human urine held the secret to creating gold. Why? No one really knows. But hey, who are we to question a genius? So Hennig went around the town, probably knocking on doors like a medieval door to door salesman. Hello, sir. Good morning. Mind sparing some urine? Haha, it's for science. Whether people listened to him or just ran away is lost to history. But Hennig eventually collected 1,500 liters of human pee Picture it, barrels and barrels of yellow liquid sitting in his basement, ready for the magic experiment. It must have been the worst smelling science lab in history. With a smile on his face and a nose full of regret, Hennig boiled the urine for days, hoping he would find gold at bottom of the pot. But alas, no gold. Instead, after hours of boiling, mixing, and who knows what else, he discovered something even weirder, a glowing white substance that shined in dark. He named it Phosphorus, which sounds way fancier than boiled pea glow stuff. And while it wasn't gold, it was still pretty cool because phosphorus turned out to be super useful for things like matches, fertilizers, and fireworks. Friends, just imagine what would have happened if alternate method of making phosphorus was not found sooner. The increasing demands of this boiled pea glow stuff would have made kings order their armies to stand in rows and pee. Ah, just leave that one. So in the end, Hennig didn't get actually rich, but he did go in history as the guy who discovered phosphorus by boiling pea. The moral of the story? Sometimes when life gives you urine, you just might discover something that shines. Hope that gave you a good laugh.